Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. I'm here today to share with you how I make my zines. So this was my first one and it was done with the background was all painty paper on newsprint, and I had this big sheet and didn't know what to do with it, so I thought, oh, I'm gonna make myself a little zine. So and then I did some collage work, of course. So this turned out really cute. I love it. And for my first one, I'm very happy. So that was pretty cute. Then for my second one, when I was folding this up, I decided, see this one, I didn't glue it, so I could have made myself a tag in here, and no, and I glued that one. So normally this should be glued. So my second one, I did gel prints. I have so many gel prints, I decided to do myself another little zine with my gel prints. But my big error is that I backed it on scrapbook paper. And that was my first mistake. It was too very hard to fold. I had a hard time. So I'm going to show you how I make this. And look how cute this came out. When you have too many gel prints and you don't know, or painty papers that you don't know what to do with, this is what you can make. So this time around, I decided to be smarter and I glued everything down on wet strength tissue paper, and it's 12 by 12. And then to make your tags and your journaling cards, you take a 8.5 by 11 paper and you just cut off this piece. So you end up with a piece that's 3.5, I think, width for this 3 3/4. There you go. So that's what I did. And then you just fold your zine. You start lengthwise. And then you go the larger side like this. And you make sure to use your bone folder to make your marks. And then you reopen this up. And then you go through your middle. And then you do the same thing with this. And you make sure that all your papers are glued well. You use your bone folder. And now you should have 8. It doesn't show, but you should have 8 sides of your paper. And you can make this the size you want. So, like for this here, it's all gel prints. I didn't use any painty papers. It's all gel print papers with, well, I have a book page here. And that's all gel print. So once you've, I'll do it this way so you can see. You take your paper in half. And then you come and cut to the, here. All the way to the middle. Where there's these two join together. Oops, no, I didn't do it all the way. There we go. And then when you open this up, this is your little zine. There you go. And that's how it's supposed to be. And then you decide which side you want for your top and bottom, top and back. And then you come in, and this will be like that. So this could be your front, or this could be your front. Then you decide what you want to do. So isn't this interesting? I love making little zines. And then once you have this, you can make art in here. You can add some papers. You can draw. You can, these can even be little cards for your friends to send out. So I'm not sure which side. I think I'm going to use this as my front. I really like it. And then what you can do before you glue everything down, you can, you know, fix things. Like this is a little bit long, so I can trim that up if I want a little bit. I'll just trim it. Just a smidge. There we go. Yeah, see, perfect. So now, this is your little book. So you can have a pocket here. You can have a pocket here on the side, which I will do. And then you have another place for a tag here, and another place for your pocket here. So that's exactly what I'm going to be doing with this. I'll show you what I make with this. So now this is your piece that you've cut off. All you do, and I decided to cover, oops, I've got some pieces that are coming off here. Gluing this down. So all you do, I decided to add some prints on the back because I could see the back of my prints, which wasn't very nice. So this is my front. All you do is in half, you cut that off. So I'll just go to my trimmer to cut this off to make a straight line. I don't want to mess it up with my scissors. So here it is. Okay, so now you have two pieces. You decide which one you want for your journaling page, journaling cards, I mean, and which you want to use for your tags. So for me, I think I will use these for my journaling cards. Yep. So again, you fold this in half. Make sure you use your bone folder. Yep. Gonna go cut this on my trimmer. So these will be my journaling cards. And these will be my tags. So what you do, you just, you can fold it in half or just go cut it at half of this, which I will do right here. Okay. So now I've got my two tags and I have my two journaling cards. So what I'll do here, I think I will round my corners with my chomper. I'm gonna go with 1/4 inch. And I think I'll do the 4 sides. I mean, who would have thought that mixing papers, and I didn't even choose my papers. I just took all the pieces I had on my table, and I decided to just do a collage, and same thing with this one. I did this a few months back, and I really liked it. But like I said, very hard to fold, and see it doesn't stay closed. Like this one stays closed. So you can send this as a card for a friend. And let's say I didn't do any collage in here. I could have just added a piece of coffee dyed paper and write a note. And anyway, little pieces of artwork. So these will be my tags to go in here. So of course you have to glue this down, and that's what I'm going to do right now. So I'm going to glue my bottom. Just a smidge of glue. There you go. So this will be for my first tag, but it will be way too long. So I will cut this down. Do I want, yeah, I want this one to show like that. So I'm going to cut my tag. How much does this measure now? This measures 5 3/4. So I think I want my tag at 4 inches, a bit, let's say 4.5. 4.5. Will it be okay? 4.5. Let's see. Let's say I want it here. There we go. Yep. I'm going to cut this off. And those will be my tabs for my journaling cards. Yeah, that's going to be perfect. So this is my, and I forgot my my tag thing. Which will I do? And same thing with this one. I think I'm going to have this one like this. No, like that. So, to have the same size, I'm going to make my mark right there. I'm going to cut this off. Looking into the mark. Yeah, there it is. Okay. All right. So now I've got my 2 tags, and I love them. These will go on here. I think I will use that. And that will go here. Yeah, why not? So this will be folded. This could be nice like that too. Do I want them folded like that? Yeah. Maybe this way. I don't want pink. So I'll fold them this way in half. Oops, the paper is coming off. So a little bit of glue here. And I have my chomper here with the scallop. So I just come and do my scallops like that. So I've got my cute little, yeah, I think that's going to be cute. And for this one, I'm going to use it on this side like that. I'm going to fold it in half. I use my chomper, scallop. There we go. All right. So I'm going to use my glue to add this here. Cute little zine. And I'm going to put it here because I want them to be offset on the so now put this one here. Yep. This side. Yeah, this side. There we go. I'm going to put it right here. So it's a fun little project. and it makes your again using your scraps. So my journal cards, and for my little tags, I will use my tag punch, and I'll use it on top like this, I think. Yep. Oops. Oh, why is it? It's not going. How come? How come it's not going? There we go. Okay. So that's for the punch here. So here we are. So this is my first tag, and I think I'm going to put it right in here. And of course you can put your ribbon. Now in here, at least in the back, it's nice. It's not like this one that I left it with the scrap paper. So now what you're going to do, I need to glue this for my journal card. So I'm going to glue it just right here. For example, just a little bit of glue. Oops, it's not even straight. Yeah, I have some gel prints here that are on tissue paper, so it's not as sturdy if it's on cardstock. But I have my little place for my journal card. And then here will be my second tag. So I'll close the bottom part. So my second tag will be in here, which I think it's really cute. Look at that. And my other journal card will come here, so I will glue this part down right here. Right there, like that. So, like I said, fun little project. And this is your little zine. Like that. And you can add some ribbon on your tag. And you don't have to use a tag punch. You can just, make your own tags without the hole if you don't want any holes in your Isn't this cute? Look at that. So you open it up. Oh, I'm gonna have to glue a little bit here. This is your little journal card. And like I said, you can draw, you can collage, you can stamp. I like the back of my tag as well. Oh yeah, I'm really liking this. And there's my little book. I'm very happy how this turned out. Yep. And then you just take your bone folder and you just make sure that all your pages are well done. Yep. Very cute. Really happy how this turned out. So that's it, my friends. My 3 little zine, which is very fun to make. I have to say, one of my favorite is this one because I did all the painty papers in the back, and I'm probably going to make a big one like that with newsprint. I'm going to paint my backgrounds, and I'm going to make a book out of it. So that's it, my friends, my 3 cute little zines. Thank you for watching. Take care, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.